Monuments are an essential part of human history, and they play a crucial role in telling the story of our past. From ancient times to the modern era, every civilization has left behind a rich legacy of monumental architecture that continues to inspire awe and wonder in people from around the globe. In this video, we will take a closer look at the top 10 most famous monuments in the world and explore the stories behind them. Each of these landmarks has its unique history, cultural significance, and architectural beauty that make them worth visiting at least once in a lifetime. So, without further ado, let's delve into the world of grand monuments and discover the timeless beauty that lies within them. Number 10. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is not just a wall, but a series of walls and fortifications that spans over 13,000 miles. Its construction began over 2,000 years ago, during the reign of the first emperor of China, and continued to be built and improved upon by subsequent dynasties. Here are some interesting facts about the Great Wall of China. Despite its name, the Great Wall is not visible from space with the naked eye. The wall was not built all at once, but rather in sections over a period of centuries. The Great Wall was not always used for defensive purposes. It also served as a means of border control, allowing the Chinese government to regulate trade and immigration. The Great Wall was once guarded by over 1 million soldiers, and was considered the largest military structure in the world. Today, the Great Wall is a popular tourist destination, and is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 9. The Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal is not only known for its beauty, but also for its interesting facts that make it a unique masterpiece. Here are some facts that you might find interesting. The construction of the Taj Mahal began in 1632 and lasted for 22 years. It was completed in 1653. The white marble used for the construction of the Taj Mahal was transported from Makrana in Rajasthan, India. It is said that more than 1,000 elephants were used to transport the marble. The Taj Mahal is decorated with precious and semi-precious stones. The Taj Mahal changes its color depending on the time of day. It appears pinkish in the morning, milky white in the evening, and golden at night when lit by the moon. The Taj Mahal is surrounded by beautiful gardens. The Taj Mahal is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and attracts millions of visitors every year. It is a symbol of love and has become an iconic landmark of India. Number 8. The Colosseum. The Colosseum is a marvel of ancient architecture and engineering that still stands proudly in Rome, Italy. At almost 2,000 years old, it is a testament to the ingenuity and craftsmanship of the ancient Romans. Here are some interesting facts about this iconic structure. The Colosseum was built between 70 to 80 AD, under the Emperor Vespasian, and was completed under his successor, Titus. It was originally known as the Flavian Amphitheatre, after the Flavian dynasty of emperors who built it. The Colosseum was used for a variety of events, including gladiatorial contests, animal hunts, mock sea battles, and public executions. Despite its impressive size and durability, the Colosseum suffered damage over the centuries from earthquakes, fires, and pillaging. However, many of its original features still remain, including the underground tunnels and cages used to transport animals and gladiators to the arena. Today, the Colosseum is a popular tourist attraction and a symbol of Rome's rich history and cultural heritage. Visitors can take guided tours of the amphitheater and learn more about the ancient Roman civilization that created it. Number 7. Machu Picchu. Machu Picchu is not just a tourist destination, but also a testament to the engineering and architectural brilliance of the Incan civilization. Here are some interesting facts that will make you appreciate this wonder of the world even more. The city is located at almost 8,000 feet above sea level, and was built using massive stone blocks that were quarried from the surrounding mountains. The stones were then moved to the site using a complex system of ramps and pulleys. Machu Picchu was built without the use of wheels, iron tools, or mortar. The stones were so precisely cut that they fit together perfectly, making the structures earthquake-resistant. The site is divided into two main areas: the agricultural sector and the urban sector. The agricultural sector consists of terraced fields that were used to grow crops such as corn, potatoes, and quinoa. The urban sector includes temples, palaces, and living quarters for the nobility and priests. The city was strategically built in a location that made it almost impossible to access. It was protected on three sides by steep cliffs and on the fourth side by the Urubamba River. This made it an ideal place for the Inca ruler Pachacuti to hide from the Spanish conquistadors. Machu Picchu was not just a city, but also a center for religious worship. The Intihuatana stone, which is a sculpture carved from a single block of granite, was used to mark the winter solstice. It was believed to be a source of spiritual energy and was used in ceremonies to connect with the gods. The site was not known to the outside world until American explorer Hiram Bingham stumbled upon it in 1911. Since then, it has become a popular tourist destination and attracts millions of visitors every year. In conclusion, Machu Picchu is a remarkable testament to the ingenuity and sophistication of the Incan civilization. It is a must-see destination for anyone interested in history, architecture, or engineering. Number 6. The Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is undoubtedly one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world. Its intricate design and impressive height have made it a must-visit destination for tourists from all over the globe. Here are some interesting facts about this iconic tower. The Eiffel Tower was built in celebration of the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution and was meant to be a temporary installation. Gustave Eiffel, the tower's designer, was also responsible for the construction of the Statue of Liberty's metal framework. The tower's height varies by as much as 6 inches depending on the temperature. There are 3 levels on the tower that visitors can access. The first and second levels can be reached by stairs or an elevator, while the third level is only accessible by elevator. The tower was almost torn down in 1909, but was saved because it was found to be useful for communication purposes. The Eiffel Tower is illuminated every night with a beautiful light show that lasts for 5 minutes at the start of every hour. The tower has been featured in numerous movies, including Mission: Impossible, Fallout, and The Bourne Identity. Over 7 million people visit the Eiffel Tower every year, making it one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world. Number 5. The Pyramids of Giza. Despite being built over 4,500 years ago, the Pyramids of Giza continue to be one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world, attracting millions of visitors each year. Here are some interesting facts about the Pyramids of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza, also known as the Pyramid of Khufu, is the largest of the 3 pyramids in Giza, standing at an impressive height of 147 meters. It is estimated that it took around 20 years to build, using approximately 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons each. The Pyramids of Giza were originally built as tombs for the pharaohs and their consorts during the Old and Middle Kingdom periods of ancient Egypt. The pyramids were believed to house the pharaohs' bodies and their worldly possessions, which they would need in the afterlife. The Pyramids of Giza are not the only pyramids in Egypt, but they are certainly the most famous. In total, there are around 120 pyramids in Egypt, most of which are much smaller than the Pyramids of Giza. The Pyramids of Giza were not always the color that we see today. Originally, they were covered in smooth, white limestone, which was used to give them a dazzling appearance. However, over time, the limestone was stolen or weathered away, leaving the rough, brownish-yellow appearance that we are familiar with today. Despite their age, the Pyramids of Giza continue to be the subject of much fascination and debate. Many theories exist about how they were built and why they were built in the first place. Some people even believe that they were constructed by aliens. Number 4. The Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is located on Liberty Island in New York Harbor and is one of the most famous landmarks in the United States. The statue was designed by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi and was dedicated on October 28, 1886. It is made of copper and stands 151 feet tall, but when you include the pedestal it stands on, it reaches a height of 305 feet. The statue's design is based on the Roman goddess Libertas, who is often depicted holding a torch and a tablet. The torch that the statue is holding represents enlightenment and is a symbol of freedom. The tablet the statue is holding has the date of America's Declaration of Independence written on it in Roman numerals, July 4, 1776. The Statue of Liberty has become a symbol of the United States' values of freedom and democracy, and is often used as a symbol of hope and opportunity for immigrants coming to America. In 1984, the Statue of Liberty was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Visitors can take a ferry to Liberty Island to see the statue up close and even climb to the top of the pedestal for a stunning view of the New York City skyline. Number 3. The Petra. The Petra is undoubtedly one of the most fascinating historical sites in the world. From its exceptional architecture to its rich heritage, the city is an epitome of ancient engineering and craftsmanship. Here are some interesting facts that will make you appreciate the Petra even more. The Petra is also known as the Rose City because of the pinkish hue of the rocks from which it was carved. This unique coloration is due to the high concentration of iron in the sandstone. The Petra was the capital of the Nabatean Kingdom, an Arab tribe that controlled the trade routes in the region. The city's strategic location allowed it to prosper as a major trading hub between the Arabian Peninsula, Egypt, Syria, and the Mediterranean. The Petra's most iconic landmark is the Treasury, also known as Al-Khazna. This magnificent building was carved out of a single rock facade and served as a tomb for a Nabatean king. Legend has it that the building contains hidden treasures, but no evidence has ever been found to support this claim. The Petra is not just a city of tombs and temples. It also had an advanced water management system that allowed its inhabitants to survive in the harsh desert environment. The city's engineers constructed a network of dams, cisterns, and underground channels that collected, stored, and distributed water from nearby springs and rainwater. The Petra was rediscovered by a Swiss explorer named Johann Ludwig Burckhardt in 1812. Before that, the city had been abandoned and forgotten for centuries. Today, the Petra is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and attracts millions of visitors every year who come to marvel at its beauty and learn about its history. Number 2. Angkor Wat is a fascinating piece of architecture that draws thousands of visitors from all around the world. Apart from its sheer size and scale, there are a lot of interesting facts about this temple complex that make it a must-visit destination for history buffs and architecture enthusiasts alike. Some of these facts are: the temple complex was built over a period of 30 years by King Suryavarman II and was dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu. The temple complex covers an area of over 400 acres and is surrounded by a moat that is 570 feet wide. The temple itself is made up of 3 levels, each of which represents a different level of Hindu cosmology. The temple's central tower stands at a height of 213 feet and is surrounded by 4 smaller towers that represent Mount Meru, the home of the gods in Hindu mythology. The temple's walls are adorned with intricate carvings and bas-reliefs that depict scenes from Hindu mythology, as well as historical events and daily life in ancient Cambodia. In the 14th century, the temple was abandoned and fell into disrepair, with much of its original artwork and carvings being lost or destroyed. It wasn't until the 20th century that the temple was rediscovered by French explorers and efforts began to restore it to its former glory. Today, Angkor Wat is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Southeast Asia. Visitors can explore the temple complex and its surrounding area on foot, by bike, or by taking a guided tour. Number 1. The Christ the Redeemer. The Christ the Redeemer statue is made of reinforced concrete and soapstone, and it weighs over 630 metric tons. The idea for the statue came from a group of Brazilian Catholics who wanted to build a religious monument to overlook the city. Construction on the statue began in 1922 and took 9 years to complete. It was officially opened on October 12, 1931. The statue's arms stretch out to either side, symbolizing Christ's embrace of the city. The Christ the Redeemer statue has become one of the most popular tourist attractions in Brazil, with millions of visitors every year. In 2007, the statue was named one of the new 7 wonders of the world. The statue has also been featured in several films, TV shows, and music videos, making it a cultural icon not just in Brazil, but around the world. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe to stay updated on similar content.